Okay, the digital life hack, it just got better because coming up after it, hear one of the most engaging calls from my weekend show. It's called The Kim Komando Show. Yeah, funny how that works. Remember when ditching the cable saved you money? Now, not so much. Subscribing to the top streaming dogs like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Max, and more costs over $110 a month, $20 more than last year, even with ads. Did you know that YouTube has a bunch of free stuff? It has a dedicated channel that updates its selection every month. In January, you can watch some of Alfred Hitchcock's masterpieces like The Birds, Rear Window, and Vertigo. Modern hits like Life of Pi, The Truman Show, and LA Confidential are also there, all for free with a few ads. Simply go to YouTube, find the YouTube Movies and TV channel, and select Free with Ads. But that's not all. For all you classic film buffs, a simple search for public domain movies on YouTube opens up a world of treasures. So go ahead, binge watch without subscribing to any more costly streaming services. Join 500,000 people who get Tech Smart the easy way with my free newsletter. You can sign up now at getkim.com. All right, here's a fantastic call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. That's a highlight reel right inside itself. Stephen in Houston, Texas. Hi there, Stephen.
Well, I wanted to get your opinion on what the level of responsibility is for these companies that you give your information to, and then they get your information gets hacked.
Yes.
And from that point, then they send you a very nice letter saying we know you've been hacked, and we're doing our best to investigate it, but you have to. We're going to offer you 2 years of
identity theft protection or credit monitoring or whatever it is. Yeah.
Well, and quite frankly, I can see no big benefit to going with to giving your information to these identity theft protection people, which creates another file that can be hacked. And then they say, "Oh, you got to be vigilant." And then after you're vigilant, you have to watch all of your sites, watch all these things to make sure that your information isn't misused. Mm-hmm. And it just seems to me that these companies who don't provide proper security to your information bear a higher level of responsibility.
You would hope, but they don't. They say, "Oh, we got hacked," and they throw up their hands and they say, "Here's a couple of years, exactly what you said, credit monitoring, identity theft, and good luck." That's it.
Right.
Okay. Now, all 50 states, they have laws requiring businesses where they have to notify customers of a data breach. Over in Europe, they have to notify customers within 72 hours. Okay. We don't have that here in the United States. That's why it's like, oh, back in May, so-and-so got hacked. And you're like, it's October, so where have you been? And unfortunately, if you ever look and really read terms of service of a lot of these things that we're signing up for and that we're using, is that in there they say, oh, it's not our responsibility. It's not it. And nobody ever reads those terms and conditions. So that's why we're also starting to see a lot of class action lawsuits that are coming up because people are kind of ticked off. It's like, okay, my information's for sale in the dark web because you had some schmo who wasn't on the job that day, right?
Well, that's that may be part of it, but you said class action lawsuit. I didn't.
Yes.
Do you know of anybody that is doing this sort of thing?
Oh yeah. You know what? There's a website. I don't want to give it out on the air, Stephen, but I'll put it. Did you get our free newsletters?
I listen to you on the 5 days a week on the podcast.
Okay. Well, you know what? If I invite you to just try the newsletters. Go over to getkim.com and sign up. I think you're going to really enjoy it. But in there, I'll write something up about class action lawsuits, and I'll give you the addresses over this next week. So if you don't like it, you can just unsubscribe once you get that info. But I don't think you're going to want to, just in my humble opinion, of course, Stephen. But anyway, because I don't want to give out any lawsuit websites on the air unless I actually have a chance to properly vet them, and I don't have that opportunity while I'm doing the show. So I'm going to write about some class action lawsuit websites that you can tap into to see if some of these data breaches that you've been affected for. But, just keep in mind, we all know nobody gets rich from a class action lawsuit except for the lawyers. And Stephen, again, sign up over at getkim.com. And thanks for your call. Hey, thanks for listening. Now, if you have a tech hiccup that you want me to solve, your path is clear. Head over to komando.com and click that email Kim link. I go through every single note. I read every single one, I promise. Now, don't be the last to know. Get the tech edge that you need in today's life. Get my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.
Since our founding in 2000, we at the Center for Internet Security have always had one mission. It's to create confidence in the connected world for people, businesses, and governments. As a nonprofit, we do this by drawing upon our core competencies of collaboration and innovation. The world is changing. Cyber threats are evolving, and IT resources are limited. All you want is a way to strengthen your cybersecurity programs efficiently and effectively. Let CIS help you with these efforts. We use a consensus-based process involving IT professionals from around the world to develop and maintain security best practices. These resources are proven to defend systems and data against threats, both on premises and in the cloud. We also strive to help organizations of every size and maturity strengthen their cybersecurity programs. This includes serving U.S. state, local, tribal, and territorial government organizations. At CIS, we're all about making the connected world a safer place. Visit our website to learn more.